knowing niggas for the way we was treated. I see the impact of all of my creations increase. My step in time with these pantheons, it all was divine. I'm in this moment of my life where shit is falling in line. Looking back, I swear to God, you think it all was designed. A true movie script, I can't really ever fuck no groupie bitch. All she got is diamonds on her mind on some Uzi shit. A whole generation of geniuses I'm influencing. I only hang with real niggas who I'm congruent with. I manifest nothing less than the best outcome. Just watch my moves with this next album.
Mechanic 510, yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah, get the money, burn it in the furnace, burn it, shit be funny.
Burn it just to burn it. Swag dripping from me. My sentences are harsh, every single bar's like a verdict. I say it with conviction, but this time you're not gonna serve it. But as soon as I read it, you know that you're about to get murdered. When I capital punish, then put you in a box like a juror. If there's a rapper I haven't ate, we ain't battled, either that or they won't collaborate. Cause pad and paper freestyle, we'll settle that debate. I call it guillotine style, cause even off the head I decapitate. Yeah. Bitch, I go harder than Carter 3. But I think it's thought it just thought of me. She got a body and bottom like Cardi B. And she be stalking me like I was broccoli. I'm getting brain out like a lobotomy. You probably thinking you had that shit in the bag like it's a colostomy. It's a red alert, you better skirt. But try to get on my level first. Bitch, I'd have to shovel dirt and dig a hole to get on yours, you bum bum. Look at your broke ass. That's why you're a bum bum. Cause your shit is so ass. It's a little gun. Spits, it goes hard through. Only L that I ever took was when I lost proof. Only time that I ever got served is that lawsuit. When Ma sued. But bitch, get out of pocket and I might have cost you. Homicides up the wazoo. Chain Gotti probably got more body yaddy yaddies than John do. Just call Snoop and I talk to him. We all cool. Dre me and the dog, good dog. Got you. Got a castle with a solid gold floor. No, I don't even got a boat nor do I got a chauffeur, but I like to show for. You don't wanna fuck around, we'll start no war. 20 more years I probably go for. Just like your lip and you got a cold sore. My shit is like motherfucking herpes. You ain't never gonna say I don't got it no more. Literally, you're still quitting me. You kidding me? Dying laughing. The only way you're killing me. I'm getting ready to get clapped. The committee of the wittiest bitch. I snap like a tibia. You wanna get silly with the bars? I'm frivolous, but I'm as gritty and litty as my city is east side till I die, bitch. I will reptilian like a chameleon. They're instinct with the pins ink and they're in sync like a faucet. How the fuck do I even think of this ridiculous shit? I'm a quarter of a century deep, but I can't be beat. To the day me and a grim reek me. I'm 10 toes down till I'm 6 feet deep. Windows down in the Benzie Jeep, hollering at a bimbo.
Just give me the G's and we be clubbing, y'all.
Clubbing, y'all.
Y'all make we please and we be tugging now. Tugging now. And we be bubbling, y'all. So the mind we gotta take it slow. So just be floating, the provoking. Cause the girls who we're poking got to smoking. Let's think for the recreation to get the best girls in every nation. Our girls we promoting and supporting and them love how we floating. Hear them shouting. First class ticket invitation. Girl from New York, England and Jamaica every day. We be burning, not concerning what nobody wanna say. We be earning dollars, turning, cause we minded when we pay. More than gold and oil and diamonds, girls, we need them every day. Recognize it, we pimping as we riding. Y'all them a page me, walk and raise me to me right now tune and drive them crazy. Well, I'm when I two born Jamaican, ready for the girl them in every situation. We are the girl them proud, they know.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely shuts up the jumper. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets a normal hit from the driving impact. They're still good. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout is triggered. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Jump. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Max SA gauges. Up to next with the throw. Both fighters planning something. Big throws. Big exchange throw. Here comes the corner pressure. Throws them. Close time. Player plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. Flashes him. Closing moments of the match. One hit KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump? Who's going to start things up? Hits him with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 can't use any drive and sets up with the jump in. Impact squash. Player 2 has a big drive gauge. Turns out. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. All the throw connects. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Back into the corner. Let's break through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fat racks them out the way. Guys, run out like some sage. If that shit don't get me paid.
Here comes a new challenge.
Skinny nigga Fat Racks staying the fuck about the way. Right, once it's time out of this ass, running like some sage.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on
If
the
that shit
line.
don't get me paid.
Let us begin.
I had to slay him in my own nigga. You can stop training.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Goes for the command grab.
You gonna catch me in the mix.
Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The jump in catches them. Sticks the jump in. And the throw ends the round.
But I did.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Standing on no bed.
Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Jump. The throw misses. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, got too eager. Scrapping it out up close. Going on the offensive. Reads the crown from above. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Wrecks them. Charges forward. Are we gonna see him come back? Drives it back, misses. That's gonna leave him rattled. No escaping that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The low doesn't connect. Gets the jump in. Throws them. What's next? Steps in for the throw. Goes for the command grab. What's the play here? Good parry there and mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Parries the attack. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Goes for the jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gutsy play with the grab. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
locked up in Nebraska, now I'm in the A. Yeah, I'm out on bond, I'm out the way, but in the way. Side to the face, but I ain't done, I keep on road. Feel like Roddy Piper, got the rap game in the sleeper hoe. Hey, hey.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one.
E-commerce platform, you have two choices.
The fight's now underway.
Or
This is Vicious with the
that's the
play-by-play.
sound of selling on Shopify.
Misfire with the drive
Platform
impact.
that supercharges your selling online and in person.
Uh-oh.
Why battle
Falls
inferior
short.
platforms' weak tools?
Whiffing a drive
And
impact
limited
opens a
integrations.
huge window to get punished.
Know this.
Join
Player
the
one
millions of
is
businesses
just
selling
about
on
out of drive
Shopify
after
and
that.
ignite your selling.
Knockdown.
More.
Start your
Player
free trial
one
today
has
at
been really leaning on that drive
shopify.com/Spotify.
gauge. If the
Shopify.com/Spotify.
drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That was a tough cross-up. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Skinny nigga, fat racks, stand the fuck up.
Goes for the jump in to start. Decides to meet them in the air. Jumps in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Gets the knockdown, and now, smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps. Life lead is there, but solid anti-air. KO. Player two is the last fighter standing.
I've been getting to that money, nigga, feeling like that man. Take your bitch and get behind it.
Yeah, do my
Tryna
dance.
have them labels call a nigga, tryna get them bands. Nah, I don't fuck a nigga. You might think I'm in the clan. Run that money up, make sure my family straight. Yeah, that's the plan. I ain't have to take your bitch, turn your hoe into a fan. Take the hoe out to the beach, she getting freaky on the sand. Pennywise inside
We're
my
about
blood,
to
hit
see a
that
mirror
shit,
match
make
go
it
down,
flow.
where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Difficult situation for a throw. Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Sticks the combo. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip, and the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Combo with the target combo. Which way you gonna block? What a reaction to go air to air. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. That's gonna leave them rattled. It's too much. Player one is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Sticks the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Still slugging it out here. Well-timed command throw there. What are they thinking here? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a trip. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive moves. Gets backed into the corner with the KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like we're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Both fighters are raring to go. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. looking for a chance. Manes Guare for the long game return. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jumps up. Oh, miss. Player 1. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Big time. What a finish. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there.
That's crazy. I'm a dog, nigga. I ain't talking Scooby. Finna crank up on the beat, oh yeah, nigga feeling groovy. Got an attitude, this hoe she always acting moody. No, this ain't no Jada Waiter, this right here, big booty Judy.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hey, boy, you know I had to get on this bit. Nigga ran this bitch.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I ain't fucking with no mama, cut that bitch up in groupie.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Jump in finds the mark. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punch. A drive impact. Player 2 chases them down. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Pops them with a shorty. Brushes off the impact. Just out of range, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Jump. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Quick dash it. Player 2 has the finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game
I
wins.
switched in that bitch like, huh? Switching that bitch like I played a game. Ski.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The jump in is denied. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Throws him down. Alright. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Had the radar up and running. Got their eye on the air. Closes the gap. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Grabs and throws them away.
I win.
They need it's too much. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Brushes that off and keeps going. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. Jumps in. What'll happen here? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Oh, could be the start of something. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. A super art? Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like my. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
It's a thriller in a trap.
Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No.
I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide.
Hey.
Let this one slide. 2,000 shorties wanna tie the knot. 200 shooters on my block. Pedal off the roads like I love it, not, maybe not. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't stop. Won't stop, never stop. Got so many ops, I be mistaken ops for other ops. Got so many people that I love out of trouble spots. Other than the family, I got it's either you or me. That's your side, it's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. 2 or 3 of us, somebody creep where they stayin'. Black leather glove, no sequins. Buckles on the jacket, it's a leash.
Thunderfoot settlement.
Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide.
Hey, can't let
this one slide.
We on the 7th streak right now, y'all. I'm just waiting for another match to load up, so I'm gonna hop in the lap for a little bit. I'm not even tripping when it's in the summertime. Oh, yeah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ah, yeah, I lost. Fucking
Our
lost.
fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Black leather glove, no seat.
Round one.
Shit.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Goes for the surprise rush in. The cross-up connects. Strikes back with a drive impact. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Takes a trip.
Oh, this bitch.
Mid rushes that off and keeps going. Long low attack hit. Sticks the jump in. No escaping that. Player 2 picks up
I'ma
the
show
first
you how
round.
to get it.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Got their eye on the air. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps up. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Lifts them with a
She kicked the fuck out of that, but I go well.
Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. That's gonna leave them rattled. Gutsy play with the grab. This can lead to some big damage. Jump meets them air to air. There's a drive impact. Beast in with a Russian suplex. Oh, they got him. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent drops them hard. Blocks it. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Sees the overhead coming. What are they gonna do? Dangerous situation here with the low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Anti-air in the clutch. They've got him unpack their bags. We're going to Siberia. Amazing. This is gonna hurt.
What?
Doesn't set the throw.
What's good, Brody?
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Bullshit, he's trying to do this shit himself, yeah.
Solo niggas on a YOLO for real. Heard a lot about you, but we don't know.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Black leather glove, no sequins.
Block the overhead. Okay, they trade hits. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. talk about overextending. Decides to meet them in the air. Sticks the jump in. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? This is the range where things get messy. With this Super Art Connect, KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Going on the offensive? Jumps in. Double lariat and now? Nano's meta level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. From upstairs! You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Jumps up? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
I should have put you somewhere where no one could find you.
This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Jump.
You got desire. I know.
The over gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 2 brings it home.
I know.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Still slugging it out here. Starts with a jump in. Caught in the crosser. Oh, they needed to block that from behind. Oh, whiffs the throw. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even marks. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that gets there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Not shy with the grab. A quick breather. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Low heavy connected? Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Super Art out of nowhere. From upstairs. Gets the jump in. The jump in catches them. Double lariat and now? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Watching each other carefully. Who will make them? They're going for the Super Art. Both fighters planning, drops them from the air. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Feasting with the Russian suplex. Knockdown and the low. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't use and get them with a quick low kick. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
You got desires. I know. But you got desires. Ooh, shawty, you try it. Boys getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies? Why would you make it so close to my face? Why are your stories all over the place? Whole lot of secrets friends don't keep
looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on. Round 1.
I can't solve your
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Combo with the target combo. Throws him down. Good work staying in throw range there. Not shy with the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
So unfortunately, I'm still
Takes a trip. Waltzes in there, gets him.
But you know, if you're here, you're still
Player
up.
2 picks up the first round.
And
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Some music.
Round 2.
I think you found the right spot.
Flashes him. Grabs him. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-air instead.
grand. You
Doesn't miss a beat.
Against a
Big
Camaro
throws.
with 1,000 horsepower.
Going in? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save it. Risky up close squat in there.
But you probably would.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
From Spotify and the Ringer Podcast
Blocks the
Network,
low kick.
Gamblers
Flashes him. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Axel uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Makes smart use of the gauge. Good super. The jump in is denied. Straight to the point. Nothing stops this train. Drops them. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 needs to take there's the counter we wanted.
Warrior.
Player 1 is barely not gonna leave a rattle.
I don't cop things
Hold
from
up.
resale, don't do iCloud, don't
Hold
do
up.
email. Feds wanna top up man and wild man like Chuck's in detail. Back when Ricky was doing up Teasdale, I was doing dinner with Teasy. I didn't trust no one, so I got lying, niggas got too breezy. Miko never moved Nike, sweatsuit Nike, sweatsuit DG. It might get beaky, ring, call up DG, from a meaty. Used to look up to a man from certain ends with tune on repeat. Thought he was a bad boy then till man got pissed and man went PC. Man went PC just like Della and Windows, some man Windows. Before I was ever around Kendos, I was in Enzo, dreaming up Enzos. The woman I do end up with has to stop like y'all looks like Munchie. Can't have no pretentious thing when I know this road gets bumpy. Word to the broski J, he got different names in different countries. 3 waps in the whip when we beat that case where man live way too comfy. I don't do well with people making disses and making threats. Warrior man got thrown like private jets for way less. I know you try to get one down on us ever since then it's been stress. Cause you know the rest them OD one, we always play them heads. Wassa, just like the Cody press on no passa. Link with Scarlet, cousin Jamie, we dip on Gaza. Sasha, pissed I was way too young at the time for slashes. You niggas spend too much time on captions, not enough time on actions. Pick one man with slaps that's rapping up, they don't want no clashes. The LB pouch on chest is just for fashion, niggas just acting. Are you dumb or stupid? The wheels on the roses, chromas, headshot domas. Just checked in at a hotel floor that we on got phone numbers. OVO XO link up, man, the drink up, me and the drillers. Hawking sticks and cash and vodka, GP and Gilla. And the boy that sound like he's saying a thriller, you know that's been my nigga. Yeah, we just had to fix things, family 16, we get cut up. As for the rest of the game, I'll do man dirty, man, I get
Let's go, Brody. What's up?
to me, that's just our side. I don't really care who rides on whose side. Bring 10 shots to the pool side. Never seen none of these grown men outside.
Just started.
4301 won't spare no one. Niggas got to know about Southside. Stepping out of line, get outline. And you know I'm tied up stateside. Bring your man down when it takes sides. Trying to get saved by the bell like Bayside. Prince, I carry that last name. That shit stays on me like brand names. Jazz just lined up brand new hantings. In night sky on a matting. Everyone I know has code names. Anyone I'm beefing with is a no name. Niggas can't even win home games. They just gotta fall in line like Soul Train. Hey. Yeah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Axel.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Like what?
Perfect air to air.
Yeah. 6.
They're on the lookout for jump-ins.
Yeah.
Jump in finds the
Fabi,
mark.
Sosa,
Denies the jumping
viral,
attack with a jumping
Ruby.
attack of
I'm in
their
this
own.
bitch with the wooski. Ball in the
Lots of
summer like
aggression from
Julie.
both sides.
Champagne got me loopy.
Player
Lizzie
one
Bob looking
is using
groovy.
their drive
All the
liberally.
demons looking moody.
If the drive gauge is completely empty,
Skirt round
the
there in
player
your
will
hands,
enter
close
burnout
outside
and
on
won't
10,
be able
not
to
like
use
them.
drive for a
Make man
period of
lean
time.
out
So
bands,
it's
that's
vital
how
to
men
not
get
let that
blend.
happen.
You and your friends, this a mess
Player
from
one
runway, this
is
ain't
in
Ralph
burnout.
Lauren. Tell them
Drives
again,
off the
love till
table.
way back when. Drunk so I typed your 10, but don't
Taking
hit send.
stock.
Send some bread to the pen, all my G's are blessed, we checking for them. Whole lot of charges laid to this
Gets the
day,
jump
no
in.
confessions for them.
Player
Man really
one
feel no
can't
ways,
afford
these man
mistakes
ways, no
without that
progression
drive.
for them. Think you're bad, just wait. Get 8, and that's just lessons for them. Sosa,
Player two with
Fabi,
the first
looking
strike,
like
but
Katie
they
and
can't
Kyrie.
get
My
complacent.
TD bank is on what? My TD bank is on Kylie.
Are we going to see
Tribeca in
some
the
fireworks?
lobby. All these niggas getting dodgy.
Hard
When we
play
see
to
him, it's a
stop the
body.
opponent. Throws a fireball.
Fabi, Sosa,
Fireballs are
viral,
risky, but if the opponent
movie.
doesn't jump,
I'm in this
they're
bitch
one
with
of
the
the best
wooski.
ground games.
Ball in the summer like Julie.
Pops him with a
Champagne got
shorty.
me loopy. Lizzie Bob looking
Nice
groovy.
counter.
All the demons looking
Player
moody.
one holding
Hey,
on to
hey,
that
hey,
corner
move,
advantage.
move. Get out the way.
Back
Get out
into the
the way.
corner. What setup do they have?
You shot your face.
What are you jumping in for?
Fabi, lace.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
gangster, then you gotta relate.
Open with a jump in.
Pay for the food and win them the date.
Final round. Who reads the jump in perfectly?
Every time she come with an A
Not
foul.
gonna hit.
Viral.
Throw
You ain't never make a movie with Drake.
Do some good.
Sponsor. I take
Player
a break and I'm
this
to a
is
monster.
gonna hurt. Low heavy.
I'm in the call like I'm
Knocks
sorry,
him
you're on
out of the
something.
air.
Bow, look. I
Close
kill out,
range
I ain't catching no
projectile.
karma. Bow.
Gets
Bow.
the perfect
I kill out,
fireball
I ain't catching no karma.
Player one.
Sosa,
Can't let this simmer.
viral,
They gotta
movie.
start cooking.
I'm in this bitch with the wooski.
nice.
Ball in the summer like Truly.
Huge dance
Champagne
after
got me
that.
loopy. Glizzy Bob looking groovy.
Not
Demons
looking
looking
good.
moody.
The corner's a bad place to be.
Demon in the night, and I'm a fucker on the water. I got shooters in New York, and I got shooters across the border.
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? This is
I'm
gonna
gonna
hurt.
drink and tell them over. If they woo walk, I probably told them. I got the money, they say that I'm gifted. Fuck saying, so I'm giving out gifts then. Highway, me and Fabio lifted. London, man, I need me a dick pic in a Louis bag. Just so I can flip me the
Like, what are you
grip.
talking
I got the
about?
swag,
What?
tell me the different. My command,
could've
but
been
believe it,
anyone's
bitty. See what I'm fuck.
No
But I
way
ain't
we
with it.
could've pulled
Headshot,
that.
knock off his
It's
feet.
not
Put him
over
out.
yet.
Send that boy to the
Let's
dentist.
believe
Okay,
it's time
it
for
better
the
be
purpose.
privileged. Ayy.
Cross them from above.
Fabi,
to the corner and
Sosa,
a flat.
viral, movie. I'm in this bitch with the wooski. Ball in the summer like
Can't
Truly.
keep track of these
Champagne got me
corners.
loopy.
Does
Glizzy
not
Bob
want to
looking
get stuck in
groovy.
the corner.
All the demons looking moody.
Gets
Everything
the
is
jump in.
moody.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Snares him. Shoots off a fireball up close. Combo with the target combo. Jumps in. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Closes the gap. KO.
Fuck, nah, dude.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jump
I put that top left.
takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Sneaks in above.
I put some ice on her hand.
Going in.
I let her take in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put a shit in the
Player
pan.
one
She
can't
gotta
use
move
any
with a
drive
friend.
moves without
But she
burning
went
out.
back to her man, give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway.
They
You know
decide
how
to take a
it is.
breather
When I
to
shoot my
regroup.
shot, it's
Barely
the
blocks the
wild
jump in.
ways going
Reads the jump in perfectly. That's gonna leave him rattled. No escaping that. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes to the air. Drops them from the air. Good judgment there. Doesn't miss the overhead deny. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be drops them hard. Both fighters are down to half life. Taking jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Good decision with that throw. Big time whip. Take a seat. And drop zone, baby.
GG.
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. All the throw connects. Drive time. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Gets the counter hit throw. Knife lead opens up. A quick breather. In there! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tatsu's out of the quick dash.
I put that top left.
The jump in catches it. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Smart play with the throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Whiffs with that huge attack. Goes for the jump in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
I'll take that one.
From my heart, girl, you're my calendar, love you tomorrow.
we're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. Blocks the jump in, backs them into the corner. Trips them up. Definitely shuts out the jump in. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh, talk about overextending. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nice Manesdore, getting those throws all pumped up. In a dire situation, they can't afford to KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Everything up until now hits them with a stop and bomb. The throw misses. Jump. Headbutt. Looking for a chance. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting hard now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jumps in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Sets up with the jump in. Jump right in back misses. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Let's get it.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Gets through the opening. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities.
She smacked the shit out of him.
Well-timed corner switch. Can't tech the throw? Life lead opens up. The big play. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice Manesdore. Getting those throws all hits them with a stop and bomb. Scrapping it out up close. Charges forward. Whiffs the impact. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Superb reactions on display. A quick breather. They are really going at each other this round. The reads that throws them. The drive impact doesn't work. No! This will break them. Okay, here we go. Crowns them from above. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
My enemies.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Judy.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Did well to get the buff in there. Caught in the cross-up. The charges forward. Neither of them willing to back off. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The jump in is denied. Nice managed Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Player 1 will look to apply experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive dish. This is a very precarious situation. Just goes for it at this range. Medium kick. A real test of nerves here. Can they crown them from above? That's gonna leave them rattled. Amazing! Oh my god, they just choked it up! What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in? This is gonna hurt. Barrel, no! This will break them! Player 2. Swan Lake is on fire now! Look at the damage! With super arts into play, get ready to be thrown to the sun! You need to kick Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gets a chance with that jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Was looking for that jump attack. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Impacts a no-go. Connects with medium. Just goes for it at this range. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Will this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Throws them to negate the block.
I'm Sam Sanders.
Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps up.
Vulture and New York Magazine. Each week on the
Goes
show,
air to air, takes their turn. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 has a chance to tries to act quickly, but with the corner throw ends it. Player 1 buried their opponent.
Into it. The weekly culture show from Vulture. New episodes every Tuesday and
How
Friday.
is this rematch going to play
Listen
out?
and follow
Are we
the
going to
show
witness a
on
blow up
Spotify
here?
now.
Can't tech the throw. Still slugging it out here. Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Goes for the low kick. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 chases them down. Great work finding the opening. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Hits them with the counter throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They both have full drive gauges. Miraculous grab. Too far out to make good on the air throw. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Took him to the corner. This can lead to some big damage. Big opportunity coming. They're going for the super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Stark reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps up. Take low heavy. Smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Connects with the throw. Dash. Genius read with that throw escape. Amazing. Player 1 can't let this simmer. This is knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws him. What turns out? What are they gonna do? Drop zone, baby. Denies the jumping. Player 1 can't use. I called it. Are you kidding me?
No, has he? Boy, a shooter.
Has gotta be
Sesame. Hey, I thought he had that. I
You know
wouldn't
how
say.
keep me a gat. Nigga run up, he gon' turn into pack. Nigga run up, he get swung like a black. Always outside, I don't know how to act. Niggas know Sizzy too tack. Niggas know Sizzy can't act. Can't be with the options, them niggas is rats. No kissy.
I took a shot at the dog, shit went swish and the crowd went no. Put a no back to my team for my brothers and family, I risk it all. Complain about shit, ain't no money, I know you ain't taking no risk at all. We got money in the bank, sipping on some shaking, shorty too gorgeous.
How is this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Oh, they ain't suspicious, she got expensive taste. Niggas ain't running my race, ain't keep with the pace. I'm a slizzy, keep a Jimmy.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Get busy,
Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Still slugging it out. Trips them up. Blocks the jump in. Slips the grab. Baits them for the air throw. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A Blade 4 jump there to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Well, there's the hit throw connects. This is the range where things get messy. Just goes for it at this range. Quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Was hungry for the grab. Big time whip! Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Can they create an sets up with the jump in? Shreds them with the Sonic Hurricane. Nice damage! Boom! Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Player 1 closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Let's crown them from above.
99 missed calls. That's like 99 people.
All the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What miraculous grab. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. That's gonna leave them rattled. Safely increases their throw level. Boom! Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Parries the fireball. The end throws them. Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Getting up, one leg is on fire now. Look at the damage. Reads the jump in perfectly. Anticipated that the jump in is rejected. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
If I ever said I love you, never mind it. Especially when I feel like you out here dying. I threaten you, but I fuck with you, let's be honest. I hide the fact that I love to smoke on exotic flowers. I give you all my hours. I fuck around, I miss you though. I promise, Bonnie and Clyde. Guns around us, bozos in my circle. They get cuffed, they can't even get around. I got my hoodie on in public. House arrest in Florida, they always checked up on me. So when I was in the studio, I said I was in Publix. If you could walk in my shoes, you could walk on water. Percocets like Nike.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air to air. They're on the lookout for jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of.
First online. Ranked match.
I'm a New York nigga hanging laces off my uptown. Grew up in the jungle where they rumbling for dust now. Running around the BX, RP the big pun now. And I don't know why. I feel like they wanna take my life. And it's all.
First practice versus special online. Special match. First training. Old Town Market.
Uoshino, as I command the stage. Another mission awaits. Just an audition.
Versus unranked match.
You came in a van, y'all. Yes, hoodie on.
Ranked match. First practice.
Let's go. Yeah. I just gotta mention it. Nothing.
Black Gear's gonna pull up. She wants to do a psych ward.
What are we going to see transpire
That sounds
between
lit.
these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Alright, copy.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. Gets a chance with that jump in. No good up high. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. The jump in catches them. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. The jump in is denied. Blocks the low heavy. All right, what's coming up next? I can't keep track of these corner switches. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Going in? Shoryuken? Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Checks with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this KO! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Not shy with the grab. Medium kick hits. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one has the chance, hits him with a stop and bop. Pokes with a medium kick. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. They exchange block, the low kick hits, throws him. What'll happen here? Player one has a full drive, bakes out the low kick. A jump. Gets the tips with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick dash. Medium kick. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Connects with the throw. What now? The drive impact doesn't work. What are they gonna do? Keeps him out. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Big time whip. Super art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Still alive? Still alive? Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Ooh, taking him for a ride. I can't believe it. They are taking, gets them in the air. Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. The throw whiffs. Just out of range for that throw. Gets a chance with that jump in. What are they thinking here? Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Big, low, reaching heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The throw misses. Gets the knockdown, and now grabs him. The grab misses. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gutsy play with the grab. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the jump-in. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump-in. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Oh, here we go. Noticeable luck. Solid anti-air. Bomb critical. What's gonna happen? Still alive? Still alive?
Damn! Yo, this nigga lost so much.
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Yo.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Throws him down. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Taking stock. Denies the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Bops him with a target combo. Great work finding the opening. Life lead opens up. The grab misses. Okay, Kratos takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in is denied. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They were right to be on guard there. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. The drive impact doesn't work. Goes to the air. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jump, cashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh, they got him! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Jumps up. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player two has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Hogs nothing but air. Player one, get ready to be thrown to the side. Okay, here, big time whip. Player one can't win this without pulling the trigger. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Shakes things up with a fireball. Gets into perfect fireball range. Fireball pressure. The low kick hits. A real test of nerves here. Player one still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Just go for it. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball. Shows off a parry. Jump it, drive, impact misses. Impact squashed. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Fights back with authority. Oh, the throw connects. About 20 seconds left. The big slamma jamma. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Two on them. Won the set. I know he's he gotta be tight because he deadass won the first match of the set and then lost the next two. I'd be mad too. Shit. Bitch, you know, no.
All right, I'm ready.
Just an audition.
Here comes a new challenger.
Judy.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere to run. Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Throws him down. Player two with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Still slugging it out here. Goes for the throw. Mono metal level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Get some. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to buff up while they can. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Can't text a throw? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They just won't stop switching sides. Blocks the low heavy and... oh my, the throw tech! Clutch anti-air! What'll throws them? How long can this offensive assault continue? Shoot their shot! Player, what a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Goes for the surprise rush in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tons of drive and health to work with. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Knockdown and player one holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? What a finish! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Oh, with the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Goes for the low kick. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Life lead opens up. Anken Satsu jumps in. Gutsy play with the grab. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Jump hits him with a stop and bow. Gets the jump in. Jumps up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Super clutch corner switch. Steals back a chance. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
That felt good, didn't it?
Player 1 will need to use raw critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Jumps! Gotta do better than that. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Blocks the low kick. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. That's gonna leave them rattled. They're in range. We gotta see a jump. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Any throw will whip at that range. Ooh, what a smart throw. A jump and whiffs. They're wide open. Drops them hard. Drive impact misses. A real pumps the brakes on the impact. Going in, throws them. What now? Gets the corner switch. It might be slow heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Who's gonna take it? They are done! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the surprise rush in. Well-timed command throw there. Nice Manes Dore, getting those throws all pumped up. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and the big play does it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Throw leaves them, brushes that off, and keeps going. These throws are lethal now. Look at the damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Perfect air to air. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Life lead opens up. Very solid punish. Experiencing burnout. Next hit will end the round. Burnout activates. Grabs them. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Underhand slap. Misses the grab. There's the change of side. Hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps up. Breaks those shins. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is dominating this match. Both fighters planning something? So little life left in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Goes in with the arabesque. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Good old slaps! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 can't down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Takes a trip. Player 2 in dive. Burnout activates. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Risky up-close scraps still going. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? What'll happen here? Burnout dissipates. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 will look to going on the offensive? Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Knockdown and? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Jump, oh my god, they just choked it up! Gotta do better than that! If they're going for the super arc, that's not gonna hit! Gets the critical arc. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it impact, squashed. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack, closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
I'll play one more. opponent?
Let us begin. Had enough? Yeah. Fantastic. Say. Fantastic. Say.
Here comes a new
Oh,
challenger.
fucking Rio, that's great.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The cross-up's good. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Well-timed command throw there. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Impact's a no-go. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Brushes that off and keeps going. Safely increases their throw level. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Good awareness on the crosser. Both fighters planning something? Reads the command grab. Barely blocks the jump in. They were expecting that drive impact. Jumps in. Zones with the fireball. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Blocks it. Ooh, you never know. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. And Mono grabs him. This move brings a whole new meaning to the last dance. It's the pas and do. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Oh, whiffs the throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent and the throw ends the round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Throw escape. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Gets the jump in. A quick breather. Super clutch corner switch. Steals back a chance. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Max SA gauges. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Their spacing is so on. Connects with the throw. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Tries a super art? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. And whiffs! They're wide open! All the throw connects! Drive impact misses! Gotta do better than that! They are not getting close to each other. Barely blocks the jump in. Impact squashed. Shakes things up with a fireball. Jumps. Backed into the corner. Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps, waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Goes for the fireball. Good anti-air. All right. Uh-oh. Falls short. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Parries to cancel the fireball. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. These throws are lethal now. Look at the damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. That's a counter. Overdrive Hashogaki from this can lead to some big damage. What are they gonna do? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Close range projectile. Like this is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Just an audition.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Not shy with the grab. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both fighters are barely alive. Burnout activates. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They're backed up into in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both brushes that off and keeps going. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Blocks the impact. These throws are lethal now. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Critical Artie catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh, they got him! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manes Juarez for the long game return. Neither of them willing to back off. A little too greedy there. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Knockdown. Goes for the super? Oh, talk about overextending. Taking stock. in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 will have to fight KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Reads them. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Gets the jump in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Good heads-up decision opting for the drop. Closes it out! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Which finds the target. Overhead, but it won't work. Shrugs that off. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 needs to take it. Sees the overhead coming. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. What's next? Pokes with a kick. What are they gonna do? Player 1 made hugs nothing but air. Oh, they got him. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Gets the knockdown, and now, very solid corner switch. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Sliding in. Will that super be the turning point? Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The drive impact is denied. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. They gotta make something happen to increase Mono's metal level. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes in with the arabesque. A quick breather. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Going in, player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Oh, the throw connects. Comes in hot. What were they thinking? Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, here we go. Even the slightest hit may end kick out of nowhere. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They both jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? And whiffs. They're wide open. Impact squashed. Excellent block to shut off the impact. Will this super art lead them to the win?
I am coming for you.
Can them good decision with that throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are they gonna do? Both sides getting ready. Player 1 needs crown them from above. Overhead, but it won't work. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still pop. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, taking them for a ride. Full drive on deck. The overhead denied. Throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called.
Here comes a new challenger.
money well 6 take over. Boys get behind us, don't you pull over. Hold the Henny, my car for left over. With a tutti, I'm bending her over. She got the coochie like, hold up. Slide to see it, I've been sober. Slide to see the truth over.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Show me everything. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Well-timed command throw there. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Misses the drive impact. Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Heading into that was a tough cross-up. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Reads them. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who managed. Swan Lake is on fire now! Look at the damage! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Excellent read. The super doesn't hit. Uses that wall pressure. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Both fighters are raring to go. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. No, this'll break them. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 1 needs a big-time whip. That is, oh my God, they just choked it up. That's gonna leave them rattled. Amazing, they are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Blocks the jump in. Difficult situation for a throw. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Long low attack hits. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh, talk about overextending. The jump in is denied. Oh, whiffs the throw. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Does a good job of pushing back. Had the radar up and running. Gets the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Cuts in with the drive impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Jumps. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Grabs him. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Avoids getting cornered. Still scrapping for control of the space. Gutsy play with the grab. Going in. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs and throws him away. Just goes for it at this range. Jumps up. What's the next move? Hits him with a stop and block. Throws him. Their life is hanging by a thread. Were they baiting them into that? A real test of nerves here. This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who's going to steal this? Throws them. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Crowns them from above. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't jump drive impacts. Scramble and whiffs. They're wide open. That back throw was huge. Player one. Oh, they got him. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
He better pick rematch.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sneaks in above. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Opts for the throw. All right. Mono's metal level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Reads them. It goes for the super art? Taking stock. Ron takes them off their feet. Gets back in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Back throw for the side switch. They refused to crack under pressure and got the side switch with the throw. Great work. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player hits him with a stop and bop. Jumps in. Was hungry for the grab. Goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Oh, got too eager. Jumps? That's gonna leave him rattled. Player two has the chance. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A wheel tops off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Rushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player one is on the brink of disaster. What are they gonna do? Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Escapes the corner. Player one has the super gauge and all the throw connects. Both sides hugs nothing but air. A jump in? That's gonna leave him rattled. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Jump! Here comes the corner. No! This'll break them! Oh, they got him! Player two is a force to be reckoned with.
Alright, y'all. I'm out till later. Catch y'all.